Be here, and let me say good evening to everyone. Today marks a powerful moment for Educators Rising, and not just Educators Rising, but the future of our profession. 10 years ago, Educators Rising was launched with a bold idea that we could build the next generation of excellent educators by starting early, identifying and nurturing talent while students are still in high school. What a journey it's been. I have to pause and just deviate a minute from my prepared remarks to let you know that I actually had some experience with this program when I was an education official in Maryland, responsible for college and career pathways. And our pathways were designed to get students a high school major. We had a teacher academy in Maryland, and it was a requirement that every academy have an Educators Rising chapter. So it is something that I know personally that works, and it makes it even more special to be here on this 10th anniversary. So we're honoring this journey in a remarkable way with a formal resolution in the United States Congress recognizing the 10th anniversary. And it's not just a milestone, it's a message that our country values the work of growing future educators and sees what so many of us already know, that this movement really matters. Thanks to the leadership of PDK International, Ed Rising has grown into a national force. James already mentioned the numbers of educators, of teachers and students participating, with thousands of students across all 50 states, supported by passionate teacher leaders. We're not only inspiring young people to become educators, we're preparing them to be. In a time of real challenges, especially the teacher shortages that we just heard about, Educators Rising is a bright spot, offering real solutions rooted in community, talent, and purpose. To the members of Congress who supported this resolution, thank you. Thank you for recognizing the impact of this work, and to the students, teachers, staff, and partners, many of you who are with us today, who have brought this vision to life. This honor is yours. 10 years in, we're just getting started. And as chair of the PDK International Board, I can say with pride, the future of teaching is in really good hands. Congratulations, and thank you all.
I spent quite a number of years in DC, so when I walked back in here, it was like coming home again. And I have been an educator for more than 40 years. I know I graduated when I was like 10 years old, but just saying. And every year I think back to all of the many individuals who are just so passionate about kids. And it's not, people will often say, oh, teachers, they get the suns off and teaching reading, writing, and arithmetic. But when you think about it, our kids are creating the future for our country. They're the kids who are going to forge a path. Teachers have an incredible job. They have an incredible job of teaching kids whose parameters are yet to be defined, because we don't know what the future holds. And so all of the great teachers in our classrooms and those who become administrators, principals, and superintendents, we know that, first of all, they lead with their hearts. And that's what's so vital for every student in America, It is a great pleasure for me to introduce you to Janie Kumar, and we'll have her come up and I'll say a couple of words. Janie has been with the Office of Representative in Columbus since March of 2023. She's a legislative aide, and those are the really, I found out by my, don't tell your boss this, but I found out when I came to DC and I would go to hearings and I would give testimony myself. These are the people who do the work. I know the other people get elected, these are the people who do the work. So, they work a long hours. I know that Janie is really wonderful. She actually went to Miami University in Ohio. Spent 20 years in Ohio. So what's a Buckeye? Always a Buckeye. Okay? And we're very pleased to announce that Representative Callan actually was a co-sponsor of the resolution. And I'm going to give the floor over to Janie, because she's also going to talk about presenting a record statement. So thank you, Janie, for all the work that you do.
all so much for being in the conference about STEM. Congratulations to Educators Rising for your 10-year anniversary. Now more than ever, it's important that we not only support educators, but prepare our students for the jobs and the industries and experiences that we haven't even begun to dream of. And so the work that all of you have done and are doing is vital to the future of our nation, the success of our nation, and the overall, but just the overall strength of our nation. And so exposure to the educating profession creates a next generation of talented, resilient educators and leaders. And for talent, your tireless commitment to high-quality educator profession has strengthened and connected communities across the country. So I want to present this congressional record to Educators Rising, celebrating and acknowledging your tireless commitment for over 10 years to teach a profession. So I'm going to present this now.
I've been in Educators Rising for about 2 years now, and when I first started, I saw all the doors that it opened for my peers who also wanted to become teachers, and it has opened so many doors for me. I really appreciate all of the opportunities that I've had to grow. I've gotten a chance to strengthen all my skills as a leader with opportunities like this. I got to be a leader in my classroom with my peers and in classrooms with kids. It's just been a really great opportunity, and I love now being on the national officer team and getting to open more doors for students just like myself.